we are the type to geek out over history we like.
And documentaries, period. But yeah, definitely
I like to take in knowledge.
Like. Yeah, of course. Of course.
Wow. And I wonder why women love me. Promising.
You got potential.
Potential.
Yeah,
they see it.
You got potential, dog.
Look at y'all. Y'all see it. And I can't be mad at y'all.
Right? It's in me, not on me.
Oh my God. We're not them, we're him.
I was about to say, I wake up and I piss excellence.
Oh my gosh.
You know what I'm saying? I just can't help myself, man.
All right, man. It's episode 198 of the Rise and Grind podcast. Your boy Roderick in the building.
Sir Cari, we back in the building.
Another Thursday.
Man.
It is December the 15th.
Yep.
Wow. How you feeling?
Feeling good, man. 10 days away from Christmas. You know, we still counting down, but I feel good. I ain't gonna lie this week, though. I'm tired, man. I ain't gonna lie. I've had a busy week.
Oh, my goodness. I'm tired.
Dog, I've had a busy week, man. I don't really get, like, too deep into, like, what I be doing at work most of the time. But so I work in finance, if y'all didn't know. But so you know, I said before, like I'm like a supervisor now, bro. So like I have my own team, but they've been in training, right, for their new role. Mm-hmm. So they almost
are you training them?
I'm not. No,
okay.
Bro. They got like a person that train them.
Right.
They almost out of their training phase to where they go live on the floor type shit, whatever you want to call it. But when you have your own team, just it's more responsibilities that come with that shit, bro. So,
right. Some people think it's just a lot more easy just because you get to be more hands off with the job. But
you do to a certain extent, but also, it's more work on the backside.
Pause. Excuse me, nigga.
My fault. But like I said before, bro, so I'm like a supervisor, so I'm second in line to the manager for the team. So like a lot of shit fall on me, you know what I'm saying? And then like I said, they getting out of training, so they still learning their new role, they fucking up, you know what I'm saying? They have like errors, we call them, and shit. So I have to, step in and coach and things like it's just a lot more that I'm having to do, bro. So it ain't stressful, it's just more work, and I'm still getting acclimated. But that's why it's just been busy, and it's just been one of those weeks, man. Like even waking up this week, in the morning, I've been sluggish, bro. Like Tuesday was a sluggish ass day for me. I didn't even go to the gym now. I was just like, I can't do it. It was raining, I think, if I'm not mistaken. One of these days it was raining like hard as fuck. I can't remember.
That was
either Monday
Tuesday.
or Tuesday,
yeah, because we had tornadoes.
Oh, that's what it was.
In the entire, like around the entire area. We're
yeah.
from Texas. The listenership and the viewership knows this by now. But we're Texas boys. Texas was torn the fuck up on Tuesday. I'll let you get back into your week so you'll detail storm shit like that, and I'll get into mine after.
Yeah, but basically, no, I'm almost done. But that's why I was just sluggish, man. I just been kind of sluggish all week, and like I said, work just been not stressful, just busy, man. So I'm tired. I ain't gonna lie. Coming into this pod, I'm tired. I'm ready for the weekend. We got some fun things coming up for the weekend. Shit dropping playlists, more things.
Playlists, yeah. Saturday, we got work coming out on Saturday too.
Yes, sir. So I'm looking forward to the weekend just for that, and also, like I said, just the rest, bro. I'm tired this week. I'll be honest.
I'm right there with you. We spent a lot of time on Saturday. We had business to take care of. They'll see that come out soon. Sunday, we had the pod, and we had more business to take care of. They'll see the rest of that soon. Right. So we really didn't get the rest on the weekend.
Exactly.
We rolled right into work week. You're up early at the gym. I'm up early getting into school, doing arrivals, things like that. You work late into the evening. I don't, but my job is supposed to end at 4. I have discipline meetings.
Yeah, of course, it never does.
When that ends, I deal with discipline, like I said. So that's the expelling, the suspending, all of that. So when I'm done with my meetings, which is at probably 4:15 or 4:30, now I got to go back to my office and call moms, call dads. And of course, everybody that's level-headed and knowledgeable had those mothers and fathers that were pretty good. If a teacher called or an administrator called, they took the information in and then they recoursed their kid. The kid went back to school. But then you have those parents that baby their children. They believe that the school is the problem, not their child, and they don't believe anything that we say.
Right.
And those phone calls take about 20, 30 minutes.
Right.
And when I got 5, 6 of those mothers and fathers to call, now I'm not leaving here till 6.
Sheesh.
That's happening on Monday, on Tuesday, on Wednesday. And then I monitor basketball games. I'm here at the home games. I'm not leaving till 8, 9 then. So I'm nonstop this entire week, and we roll straight into the pod. We don't have off time. Now, I will say this is my last week. God bless the school system that I'm going on Christmas break. I won't be back until January.
Man, that's a blessing.
But no, we have not taken a break.
No breaks, bro. No breaks at all. So I feel you. I'm feeling it. You know what I'm saying? This week definitely caught up to me.
Yeah, I am hurting. Yeah. And even when I make it into bed, it's 12 or 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm back up at 6 something.
Every night, yeah, same with me. And like you said, because I don't, like you said, my schedule changed. I told you before, I work later into the afternoon, so I start later as well, but I'm still waking up normal 5, 6 o'clock regardless.
And it's hurting.
Nigga. We
got those 2.5, 3.5 hour nights of sleep.
Man.
And then I'm up the next 13 hours.
Exactly.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Hurting.
It's tough, bro. It's tough, but this what we do it for, bro.
We've been doing it all year.
All year.
We've been doing it all year, so that's
it's nothing.
It's really
I'm
nothing.
Not complaining. We're not complaining. We just
not complaining. I'm really just detailing and making you feel the extreme circumstances we've been going to. It might not sound extreme, but we have not stopped.
Bro. This is a lot.
And it doesn't seem like a lot.
But this is a lot, man. Especially, I think it was March when we first started doing 2 a week.
2 a week, yes. So we took on doing a 2-man podcast from a 3-man podcast. It was a lot.
That's 9 months straight.
It was a lot without a break.
Twice a week, bro.
And the only time that we missed that pod was a content error.
Right.
We came in the studio to pod that day. And a lot of the listenership and viewership might not know.
We sat here.
We sat for hours.
Literally.
And sometimes it's just not gonna happen that night.
Just how it is, man.
So we went home. And that was a night that we didn't rest. We went home at 11, 12 midnight that night and didn't even pod because we were trying to see if we were going to pod.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's a job, man. It's a job. But like I said, I'm grateful, man. I love it.
And
I wouldn't trade this for anything.
Not a damn thing in the world. And I appreciate the listenership and the viewership for when we're gone. Everyone that's on our ass about us coming back, they're serious, but they're joking. Yeah. I never really have people that are really straight up, hey, like y'all are pissing me off type shit. Now, I can feel it in y'all's messages. They're y'all are low key mad, but y'all are trying to be nice. But I fuck with it. I fuck with it.
Facts, bro. It's love. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I said it before because people really reached out and checked on us. You know what I'm saying? Like, are y'all good? Of course, at first, it was like, nigga, where the fuck the pod at? Niggas had me hemmed up and shit.
Yeah, I can feel it.
Where the fuck the pod at? But then it was like, all right, I let them know that was all right. Y'all straight? Y'all good? Yeah, bro, we good. Like we said, it just wasn't happening that day, and that's just how the cookie crumbles sometimes, man. And it's okay. It's
got to be like that sometimes.
It's okay. It's funny though, because we really tell y'all that because we about to take another break on y'all ass. Y'all just don't know. It's coming up.
No, let me go ahead and detail that for you now. Like since Cari brought it up and it's right in front of me, y'all knew we were out on Thanksgiving.
Right.
Let me detail this for you. We have 2 more pods coming up for the year of 2022.
Yep.
We will do episode 199 that comes out on Monday. And we will do episode 200, the big 200 that comes out on next Thursday.
Yep.
But after that, you will not hear from us. You will see us because on YouTube, we're going to give you guys the 2022 year-end recap.
Recap for sure.
We'll do a countdown. I'm not sure if we're going to count down from 20, from 10, from 15.
We'll
but
figure it out,
Yeah, we're going to give you the top moments in the culture from 2022. But after next Thursday's pod, episode 200, we will be out on Christmas, which is December 25th. We will be out on December 29th, and we will be out on January the 2nd.
Yep, so we'll be back January 5th, bro. It's about 2 weeks. I ain't gonna lie to you, but like we said, we're gonna still do some shit for y'all. It's not like we're gonna go all the way away, but it's not gonna be a real pod episode again until January 5th.
Yeah, and
what it is.
Y'all have rocked with us the whole year, so I really think it's important for us to take some time to rest, some time to regroup, and to start visualizing 2023.
Next year, yeah, get recharged like you said, and just go at it. Even harder than we did this year, man, because we really worked hard this year, man. We really did. We can pat ourselves on the back.
Absolutely.
Bro. I don't think we do that enough. I think we should.
We don't.
We should, bro. I know they tell us. We appreciate y'all support, the love, that's what keeps us going. But you know,
we take a lot of that in and just move on.
Exactly,
and we appreciate it, but we just take it and just move on
because we always got the next idea. You know what I'm saying? We always trying to level up, but like you said, no, like I'm really gonna take that time to take a break and rest and just breathe, bro.
but then we're getting back at it. We're gonna give the same level of effort we gave this year, just in different areas that we didn't do this year. Right. But it wasn't that we were missing those areas this year; it just wasn't time for that. Next year, it'll be time for certain things.
Yes, sir.
I just want y'all to see this shit turn into a machine.
Just stay with us, man. Whether it's day 1, day 2. Whatever, if you've been here since the jump, if this your first time, man, just stay with us.
First time listeners, last time, well, no, actually, the fuck you last time listeners. But the day 1s, the day 2s, the episode 198s, we fuck with all of y'all.
Yeah, man, stick with us.
Cause we going.
Stick with us, man. But announcements, we mentioned the playlist coming out Friday, tomorrow. Be on the lookout for that. So we didn't give them the name last pod, so we can go ahead and give them the name.
Yeah, snowflakes are falling.
Snowflakes are falling, man.
Snowflakes are falling. Yeah, we didn't give the track list. Yeah. We didn't give things up like that, but we wanted to give bits and pieces of information. We'll let you guys know on the Monday pod that we will be dropping a playlist. And we're here on the Thursday pod. It will be entitled Snowflakes Are Falling. It's coming out tomorrow.
Yep.
Y'all will see that cover art. Y'all will see the list once it comes out, things like that. But like we were saying in the intro, there were multiple beautiful, amazing Christmas songs that didn't make that list. That list for our podcast is stacked full of winners.
Yeah, man.
And sequenced by some of the best A&Rs in the game.
The best.
Yeah.
From the podcast game for sure.
I was going to say Cari Gentry and Roderick Taylor.
You know what I'm saying?
Nobody's A&R better than us unless you're LeBron James. You got to be LeBron James to A&R better than us.
That's the only guy that could ever compete.
It goes number 1 LeBron James, and then you got niggas like Quincy Jones.
Damn. And then us.
Yes.
Yeah, man. It don't get no better.
Yeah, but LeBron is the tip top of the A&R game.
Of course. He could never do any wrong.
I heard he helps Diddy out.
Wow. Not Diddy.
He produced for Jay. Yay. Shit like that.
Shit. Yeah.
He really liked that.
I think he said that at a press conference.
Really?
Probably.
He probably did.
You know.
I think he wrote 2 Chainz album. Fuck it. That nigga needs an album. Yo, imagine LeBron with an album.
No.
Nah, you're right. I'm not listening to that shit. No, fuck that.
The only person who got that shit off was Shaq.
Dame.
Oh, Dame.
I was like,
I'm thinking in the past. Of course, Dame is a hella good rapper.
If we were in 2022 when Shaq was in his prime, Shaq would not have gotten that shit off.
Yeah, and it's crazy because he's a platinum rapper. Shaq went platinum. I mean, yes, I know it's hilarious, but Shaq is platinum. It's crazy, right?
I don't want to get into why I feel he's platinum.
Niggas was faking this shit back then.
That, and I feel as though like he was more of a spectacle to people. Okay. And they were like, all right, let me go listen to what Shaq
got going. Tell me how my ass tastes.
Now, if he would have turned that into a real song, was that turned into a real song?
I don't think so. No. Okay. I think that was just like a freestyle.
Yeah, at a bar.
Yeah.
But we don't have to stay in it.
Yep, yeah.
Did I already talk about my week? Yeah, I did. Did we have anything that we wanted to get into before we got into the music?
So we did have an intro topic that, we stumbled upon on Instagram. It was talking about aging yourself with a store. Stores that we grew up on as children.
I actually posted that on my social media so I could get responses. I mean, it was something that was on like a big platform, but I reposted it to see what people said. What did you think of when you first saw the post? It said age yourself with a store, and it's basically saying show how old you are by mentioning a store that is no longer open.
Yeah, so right off the muscle, the first 2, I really tell you the number one. Number 1 was Sam Goody.
Sam Goody is the fucking one.
Yeah, but I also had like Radio Shack in mind.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Radio Shack was a good one. I saw in the comments somebody had said Aeropostale. It's not closed, but even that one kind of took me back.
Is Abercrombie and Fitch closed?
No. They still open.
Okay.
Yeah.
Niggas still do shit like that? Mm-hmm. Okay.
Probably, middle school. That's when we was fucking it up.
No, you're right. You're right.
So, yeah.
When I first thought of that, the first thing that I thought of was KB Toys.
Jesus.
Niggas don't have toy stores like that anymore. I could have really said Toys R Us if I wanted to, because those are closed. And I mean, they're back open inside of Macy's, but it ain't the same. Mm-hmm. I had somebody send me some of the craziest shit. Somebody said Montgomery Ward's. I was like, holy shit. Somebody said Mervyn's. Oh my goodness. When they said Mervyn's.
Oh, boy.
No, that
Mervyn's is crazy.
Mervyn's took me all the way back. I saw Circuit City.
Yep.
Circuit City was Best Buy before Best Buy.
Yep.
Best Buy used to have a competitor, if y'all did not know.
Damn, I didn't even think about Blockbuster. Of course.
I was just about to say, some people said Blockbuster, but I'll take you back even earlier.
Okay.
Hollywood Video.
Hollywood fucking Video.
Hollywood Video. You take them VHSs on.
Oh my goodness.
Hollywood Video was the shit.
Damn.
Yeah, y'all niggas wasn't like that.
Nah, for real, I forgot about Hollywood Video. That's crazy.
I'm trying to think of some things that might not be around anymore. Do we still have Double Dave's Pizza?
I think it's a few locations.
Okay.
Like, I think it's one in like Keller.
Oh, okay.
Remember, it used to be one over here by the crib, bro. Kind of like in the US.
Five Guys was Double Dave's.
Okay.
Yes, Five Guys used to be Double
was
Dave's.
That close?
Yes. That was the first place I ate when I moved into my house back in 2001.
Okay.
So I remember that was where that was.
My mom used to go there all the time. So we used to do a thing every Friday. I wouldn't say every Friday, but a lot of Fridays, she picked me up from school. It was pizza day. We'd go to Double Dave's.
Look what happened when you had a whole family, like with a wholesome family with a mom and dad that gave a fucking shit. Shout out mom, because mom cared.
Yeah, for real. But it was only me. You know what I'm saying? I ain't have no siblings at the crib. But nah, we would go to Domino's. Like it was a Domino's by the crib as well. But Double Dave's, bro, used to be my favorite spot, because we would always go on them Fridays, man. They had like these little cinnamon thing, bro. Them house was good.
If I would have asked my dad, like, hey, can every Friday be pizza day? He'd punch me.
Ask you if you got some pizza money.
Yeah, like,
yeah.
Man, just some of the shit that I hear that I didn't get to enjoy growing up. Now, my mother would have gone for the pizza day shit.
Yeah, of course.
My dad would have laughed in my face and then probably punched me in it. Like, nigga, pizza day? Who the fuck do you think you are?
Nah, man.
Asking for a fucking pizza day. Right. Get the fuck out of my face. Man, shout out Cari's pops. Wow. That nigga, like, loved you and shit.
I know, bro.
That's crazy, man. Let's go ahead and move on. Look at love. Like, you never know how niggas exhibit love until you hear it somewhere else.
I know, my fault, bro.
Oh shit! And we were supposed to be aging ourselves with a store.
It's crazy.
Yeah. Are we ready to get into the music?
Yeah, I don't have any other stores. I'm trying to think. Payless. Did you ever shop at Payless?
Payless Club. Yes, but as a male, niggas never admit that they shopped in Payless.
I mean, bro, come on now. Everybody was shopping at Payless back in the day. Let's be real.
Were we? No, you can't say everybody was shopping at Payless.
I remember my mama taking me in the Payless stores.
Yeah,
like,
because
let's be real.
Think about it. Like, those were back in the days where you could get 2 pairs of shoes for $45 or something. It doesn't happen like that anymore.
Probably even more than that. You probably get you about 3-4 pair.
No, yeah, no cap. And kids don't want to wear shit like that anymore.
Exactly. Y'all niggas ungrateful.
All right, let me just jump into that before we get into the music.
Okay.
Cari, when we were in school, the clothes that we would have considered designer, you could still buy inside of the mall and not in a department store. We were wearing Polo. I mean, that was a department store thing sometimes. We were buying LRG.
LRG.
I'm trying to think about some of the bigger brands that we had. And we had True Religion. Mm-hmm. The real expensive ones, we never really even saw. Like, niggas have a Mary jeans nowadays. When we were in high school, that was Balmain. Yeah. And I never really even saw niggas in high school with Balmain.
No, we had the knockoffs.
Yeah.
Just like the little lines on it, but they weren't really Balmain.
Mm-hmm. Now, and just because I am in the schools,
right? So you seen it.
I don't see shirts because they have a uniform.
Okay.
I see V-Lone backpacks. I see Off-White backpacks. I see Amiri jeans.
There's no way.
Cari, I see Raph and Rick Owens on these niggas' feet, bro.
No way.
I see Rick Owens shoes, nigga.
Way, bro.
I'm sitting there.
not getting that shit off.
No. Dude, we had to scrape together our own money for Air Jordans.
Facts, bro.
Like my mom, there was a point where my mom was like, I'm not buying you anymore. If you want this obsession and you want to call yourself a sneakerhead, you get yourself a job and you buy them yourself, or you earn your own money and you save the shit.
It literally happened like at the same time for the both of us.
Yeah, it was like ninth grade.
Yeah, like 14, 15.
Yeah.
At that point, it was just like we had to go to
Get
jobs.
To work.
Yeah, we had to get jobs to buy this shit.
Because it was to the point where it was like every other Saturday we wanted the pair of shoes that was coming out.
Yep.
And we were going to get them at any means, like by any means necessary. Mm-hmm. Nah, these niggas' parents is buying them. Like, I mean, bags. They have Dior shit hanging off. I'm sitting there, I'm like, yo, do niggas just make more money nowadays? Do parents make more money?
I think it's a little bit of both. I mean, shit, these young niggas now these days, bro, they get into it as well.
It's like a $600 pair of pants. These Amiris, Cari, like between $600 and $1,000
that they're gonna grow out of too, which is fucking ridiculous.
Some of them I see on high school kids. Now, the seniors, like, if y'all are working and you're buying your own Amiri, your own this, your own YSL, all this shit I'm seeing, cool. I got niggas that wear Yeezy every day.
Man. It must be nice to be a kid these days, bro. You know, because like you said, we wasn't getting that off. You know, we had, bro, I ain't gonna lie, like, you know, sometimes for the school year, you may get like 2 pair of shoes that's gotta last you for the whole school year.
We were geeked and lit when we got our favorite pair of Levi jeans.
Oh, yeah.
Give me some 508s, them slims.
508s, 514s.
514s.
501s, too.
Back in the younger days, give me them 511s.
511s.
We were geeked on Levi.
Yeah, bro.
I never had a pair of True Religion jeans.
And them hoes was like, probably only like, what was that?
100, probably somewhere between $50 and $115.
I was gonna say, but that was a lot.
That was a lot.
That was a lot, bro. Like, getting, like you said, getting those Levi's at that time, that shit meant everything because you would only get like 2 or 3 pair and they would have to last you the entire school year.
When the skinny jean boom first started back between 08, 09, 2010, do you know how long it took for my mother to actually pay for a pair? Because the demand was so high, they was turning them up. That's when jeans got expensive. Yeah. You started paying $40 to $60 for a pair of jeans. Man. And I'm like, what? Niggas just, that was expensive.
And that's what I meant, yeah. That's what I said earlier. Like, that was expensive to us. So there's no way my people would pay $200, $300, $400, whatever the cost
Amiri,
is.
$600.
For some jeans. Even for some shoes.
Off-white shoes. Rick Owens.
I'm not buying that shit today and I can afford it.
What's the one that I'm not thinking, with the color right here? Alexander. These niggas have Alexander McQueens. Like, that's their version of Air Force Ones.
Hell nah, nigga.
Alexander McQueen.
Nigga, the only McQueen I had was Lightning.
No cap. And that was a backpack, nigga.
Oh God.
The fuck?
That's the only McQueen I ever had, nigga. I had to watch Cars.
No cap.
You niggas is blessed.
These niggas is walking around with Alexander McQueens.
Man, that's crazy, man.
I can't with you little niggas, man.
Shout out to y'all, man. Y'all getting it, bro.
Shout out to y'all. And I'm hating on y'all.
Nah, facts. Because like I said, I mean, I don't want that shit today anyways, but shit, if I could have stunned it as a kid, I would have stunned it.
I would have. Yeah. I definitely. Sure. Why not? If mom and dad are gonna buy that, or if I have the money just to throw around to buy it, why wouldn't I?
Let's do it, man. It only makes sense.
Yeah, so shout out to you niggas.
Yep. One more though before we move on, I did want to get back to it because this was crazy. Do you remember, this going back to cell phones, do you remember Singular? Before it was AT&T?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, because my first phone in 3rd grade was Singular wireless. It was orange. I don't know. Y'all may not remember that. Maybe before y'all.
It was an orange like stick figure. Yes, yeah. You think I don't know the Singular days, but
I was just saying. But nah, that one just rung a bell for me because I'm like, damn, bro. I remember when AT&T bought them out.
It's funny, and sorry, mom, for telling business on this bitch. I think way back in the early 2000s when we had Singular, my mom left Singular with an open bill. So, and we ended up moving to Sprint. We didn't go back to AT&T till like 2013 or 14. So when we moved back, they were like, it seems as though you have a payment that you still owe.
Damn.
And my mom was like, what? We've never even been with AT&T. They had singular records. They were like, yeah, from 2001 or 2000 and blah, 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 blah. And we were like, God damn. I mean, now we moved on to the point where my mom is rolling and shit, so she could just throw that. But it wasn't like that back then, so we had to leave that singular bill to fuck open.
Facts. Trust me.
Look at how far mama came. Look at you, mama.
I was just gonna say, nigga, we was there.
No cap.
We was there, shit. But I ain't gonna lie to you. Even myself, I tell my business, it's a cable provider I ain't gonna be able to get in the future. When I left college, left that bill.
Oh, you fucked that charter up.
Fucked that Spectrum up, baby.
Oh yeah, I was about to say.
Spectrum was looking for me for a good minute.
I still fuck with Spectrum. They got low prices.
Yeah, but they shit just don't be. It ain't gonna move fast enough for me. I need fiber internet these days.
What I will say about Spectrum with y'all's bitch asses, they have this weird thing every single night. It's like the internet goes out, like it's a rolling blackout.
Man, and see, bro, I kid you not. When I had it in college, I promise you that shit used to happen every single night.
Every single night, it was like, we're experiencing blah, blah, blah. No. It's that same shit that they do with the energy and the rolling blackouts. They saving money and they taking our fucking internet for a period of time. And they're just saying that there's an outage because all of a sudden at 3 a.m, that shit's over with.
Yeah, and 9 times out of 10, they probably looking at the metrics. Not a lot of people using it at that time, so they feel comfortable that may be the best
Save some money, cut it off.
Nah, yeah. But they was looking for me.
That's crazy. And I wonder how much of talk has to stir up for enough people to finally catch on to that, for it to turn into that whole energy in-run type of thing where somebody gets... That's a situation where Bernie Madoff type of shit happens and niggas go to jail forever for. Like, if niggas have seen that shit that happened with Enron back in the early 2090s, they did that exact thing. They lied on rolling blackouts and they caught it. And niggas was basically stock marketing the energy and they went to fucking prison for that shit. Yep. It's one of the biggest scams and schemes in the whole world. So let me fucking find out, Spectrum. We on y'all's ass. I'm reporting y'all to the federal government. This is actually, never mind. Let's not get taken off because I don't know how big Spectrum is.
You're right.
They fuck around.
Or who owns them.
Oh, we support the Jewish community. Look at us. We support the Jewish community.
Oh, my God.
I'm going to say that damn near every pod. Till fucking Kanye's back to where he needs to be. Right. But are we finally ready to get into music?
Man, we can move on.
All right. We haven't seen much of Lil Durk all damn year. He dropped his album at the beginning of the year, and he kind of went away. Mm-hmm. He had some controversy, some drama that went on with his ex-girlfriend. I would have taken a break, too, after all of that, because they're two really big figures. Yep. It was like once him and India broke up, you couldn't hear anything else in social media about them. Every week it was something, whether it was the death row comments or her saying she's single or her saying she's looking for the guys or him saying that he's still in a relationship. Right. It just wouldn't go away. Mm-hmm. He went away. He deleted all his socials. He was gone for a few months, actually. He dropped, he came back last week. Mm-hmm. He dropped everything from his Instagram post. He has nothing on there. And he announced that his new album, or the OTF album, Loyal Bros 2, will be dropping tomorrow, Friday the 16th.
Yeah, so we mentioned last part, he dropped the song Hanging with the Wolves. We told you about that song. We liked it. And we talked about, like you just mentioned, how he went on that break. And he was supposed to drop, a project following 7220 this year. He had said it in the interview that he was going to release music. We both said that, it would probably come out now, first quarter. Here it is. We just said that. He announced that this shit is going to drop in February, right? If I'm not mistaken.
I think I ended up walking back.
This is coming out tomorrow.
Yeah, not February.
I'm sorry.
But I think last pod I was sad at first. I think he could still find a window in December to drop, but I ended up walking it back saying he was probably going to end up dropping first quarter. Yeah. I should have stuck with what I said first. Because he stuck to his word. Yeah. Whether it's him or his entire team, they're dropping in December.
It's crazy, bro, because at first, look, maybe it's 2 projects. Okay, no.
It's the second installment of Loyal Bros.
I got it now. I was like, bro, what the hell? Okay, but no, that makes more sense. But yeah, like we said, you was right, because you made a joke. You was like, that nigga will drill your Christmas. Remember? It was like, I don't want my Christmas drilled, but
Oh,
but
yeah.
here we are.
Here we are getting drilled on Christmas. Pause.
I don't want to say that.
I did it on purpose, guys.
Right.
Damn, it was for comedic effect. This is comedy.
Come on now.
Get with it.
I know your style, man.
Y'all get drilled.
I know your style. Yeah, some of y'all, never mind.
Whoa. Whoa.
Never mind.
Whoa.
But 23 songs, man, we're getting from Lil Durk and the OTF family. Looking at features. Future's going to be on here.
If he's been gone since February, I don't mind 23 songs.
Yeah. And it's every song, it's not going to be Durk. It's going to be,
course.
other people. But
OTF Duty Low.
Yeah, Buka. You know what I'm saying?
No, but for real, is Duty Low on there?
Yeah, on here.
Okay.
Of course.
Yeah, I mean, why wouldn't he?
Right. Kodak Black on here. A lot of artists on here. So, yeah, we'll check that out, man.
I can hear what type of vibe that is already.
Drill.
Yeah. This is gangster rap music that's coming out.
They finna drill this out.
What's the difference between drill music and gangster rap?
I think drill is just it just pertains to a certain area, a certain sound for that area. So like right now we talking about Lil Durk Chicago. So they have certain beats that, as soon as you hear that Durk, you know exactly how that shit is about to sound, right? Mm-hmm. I think gangsta music could be any type of sound. It just depends on what the artist is saying within the lyrics that makes it gangsta or not, to me.
Okay. I mean, I think it's subjective, or up to the opinion in the eyes of the beholder.
Of course.
For me, and I kind of just came up with this just now, I think gangsta music is detailing the life of a gangster.
Right.
I mean, and you can say that some of those others do that. I think drill music is about murders, drills.
Sheesh.
I mean,
No, I know.
growing up, we understand what running a drill is. You've heard that term before. Yeah. It's thrown around a lot, and I don't think that drill is just hearing the beat drill. I think it is drill music. It's about drills. Like,
Nah, yeah, 9 times out of 10. I mean, if you really listen to it, they throw certain words out where they're not actually saying murder or kill, shoot.
Yeah, say drill.
They say drill. They say slaughter. They say
slide.
That's a good one for sure. But yeah, it all means the same thing, like you said. And they mention names that we don't know unless. If you know, basically is what they like to say. So yeah, I couldn't agree more. A lot 9 times out of 10 they are talking about bodies and murders and killings, bro. It just is what it is.
Imagine being back in the day when they were saying wet up.
Wet up. You got wet up.
Bro, I wet your shirt up.
Nah.
Ew. Yuck, nigga.
Yeah, I'm good on that.
Bro, don't get wet up in here. I'm sorry.
I'll wet this bitch up.
Ew, nigga. Go to jail, nigga, for sexual assault, nigga. Nah,
bro, that's disgusting.
Do we have more music coming out? Young Dolph is dropping.
Oh, yes.
The first posthumous solo album from Young Dolph, entitled Paper Route Frank, will be dropping tomorrow the 16th as well.
Yeah, man, looking forward to hearing this.
I'm actually looking forward to hearing this. I know y'all know me for not liking posthumous music.
Right.
I am actually looking forward to hearing this, just because I feel like I don't really tune in too much to the Paper Route compilation tapes, and I haven't heard much of Dolph since he passed. We haven't heard anything.
Just a few songs.
Yeah, the Gucci track. There were a couple more features that were in there.
Yeah, Hall of Fame, and then I think Getaway is the other one that's out as well. But it's gonna have 13 songs on it. Snoop Bands, that's another PRE artist who I really like.
Is it Snoop or is it Snoopy?
I don't even know. It may be Snoopy.
I don't know.
I think it's Snoop though, Snoop Bands, but very talented artist. But like you mentioned, I'm excited to hear this. Of course, it's posthumous music, but it's Young Dolph. You know what I mean? And hopefully it's done the right way. The songs that are out that I have heard, they do sound well. Hall of Fame, I know that one for sure. I'm not sure about Getaway, how that one sounds off the top of my head, but I'm looking forward to hearing this, man. Key Glock is on here as well. Of course, we got to have a Key Glock feature, but I think this should sound nice.
And I will say, I don't mind one posthumous album. I'm not saying that he won't have a second or a third or a fourth, but Juice's first one out, didn't mind. Of course, I'm not a big fan of Circles, but didn't mind that coming out from Mac Miller.
Yeah.
And the first one, I don't mind it. It's more than likely tracks that were already done. They just needed to be A&R, pieced together, quality controlled, things like that.
Mastered.
Mixed, mastered. Yeah. it's when they get to those second, third, fourth that they started throwing together a verse from January 2017 with the second verse that was recorded in February 2021, and they throw it all together and they go get Travis Scott, who had nothing,
get a feature,
who had nothing to do with it. Then they throw Michael Jackson and Mariah Carey on that bitch. They would have never ever shook this nigga's hand while he was alive. It's shit like that. Like
Michael Jackson and Mariah Carey, bro. That's funny.
Like, who said Drake needed it? Like, who said Michael wanted to do a song with Drake?
Nobody, buddy.
Prince's people are never letting that shit happen.
Nah.
Niggas can't get their hands on a Prince vocal.
Marvin, none of these niggas.
Oh, you can get your hands on the Marvin shit, but if you do, it's gonna cost you $100 million.
It's gonna cost you way more than that. It's gonna cost you $1 billion.
Them niggas sue immediately.
Shit, crazy.
Marvin's fans, I mean not fans. Marvin's family. I don't know what kind of guardian they have on his music, but the moment anything that even sounds like his comes out, they get word of it, they catch wind of it, them niggas sue immediately.
Absolutely.
That sounds just like him. Sue.
Yeah, I haven't seen, and we talking about, guardianship or conservatorship, whatever it is. I haven't seen outside of his estate. Britney Spears is the only other one that I can say had like a fucking hands-on lock on everything that was going on.
Aaliyah.
Oh, Aaliyah too.
We just got Aaliyah.
I was just gonna say they just started opening up the door for her.
Her uncle was like, nah, y'all niggas ain't getting shit.
Yeah.
Never. It took him like 20 years. Mm-hmm. I forgot about Aaliyah. He guarded that shit. For sure. And when we finally got down to the bottom of it, he was really being nasty guarding that shit. Yeah.
He didn't even have like really a...
He was on some...
it's like, what?
I'm not making money. It wasn't even that he couldn't make money from it. He was on some like nobody will profit from this shit.
It's like, bro, what?
Fuck y'all.
What's going on?
You will never profit from this.
I always wonder how, because you said it was the uncle, right? I always wonder
how he got it.
How he got it.
He might have been her manager from the get go. Okay. But
I always think about that. I'm like, where was mom, dad, brother, sister
when she married R. Kelly?
That too, but but yeah, I always just think about that. But you're right. It could have been a family relationship there. Maybe she had trust in certain people. But
it seems like there was a lack of a lot over there.
Hey man,
how do you forge papers?
She was 15, 14.
She was 15 or 16, one of the two when they got married.
Fucking Robert, boy, I tell you.
Her parents had some shit to do with that too. That is crazy.
Of course.
How bad do you want your kid to be a star? Not that bad.
Not that bad, bro. It never gets that bad.
It never gets that bad.
I don't give a damn who you are. Ever. And it'll never get that bad for me.
What if it was Mike? Nah, I'm just playing. I
don't give a damn who it is.
Because some fucking...
I know. Yeah, some people, my favorite. No, sir.
They had them kids all in Neverland getting their dick sucked. All right, let's go on. Niggas was in Neverland getting head. The fuck? We were just talking about that over the weekend. Mommy, Dave Chappelle sucked my dick. Or no, that was Dave. He was like, Michael Jackson sucked my dick. That nigga Dave Chappelle said that it's only up from here if you get your dick sucked by Michael Jackson.
That's disgusting.
Man,
how could you lose? That's what he said.
He was saying like, if I lost my virginity to get my dick sucked by Michael Jackson, it's only up from here. That is sick.
Dave is sick.
That is sick, and I don't promote or condone those words
at all.
But comedy's comedy.
Yes, sir.
Where are we moving on from here? Lil Wayne?
Moving on to Lil Wayne, man. It's crazy. We just talked about Lil Wayne on the last episode.
And we just talked about lollipops.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay.
I don't know what you're talking about. But no, yeah. Lil Wayne's lollipop is now certified diamond.
That's crazy. We just talked about how music's moving forward and forward. We're seeing more diamond tracks.
Yeah.
This is not the one that I expected to see.
From Wayne? Of course not.
But now that I'm thinking about it, I probably couldn't think of any other song that was bigger commercially of his.
Yeah. Outside of
a milli. I was going to say a milli.
Maybe.
But I think Lollipop
is the one.
If you think about if you were around for the Carter 3 rollout, Mr. Carter and
Miss Officer,
Mrs. Officer, Mr. Carter, and Lollipop were the lead singles, but Lollipop was the lead single for the album. It was the one out of those three. I mean, Millie had a video too, but I think I'm pretty firm in saying if there was one standout lead single, it was Lollipop. That was the one that took the Carter 3 into its commercial success.
Yep.
Shout out Static Major.
Absolutely, rest in peace, man. But yeah, like you said, like just because we were the biggest Wayne fans, you know, during this time,
we're in that moment.
Yeah, there's so many other songs that we would think, you know, would be the one to go diamond, but it makes sense for Lollipop to be that one. And I'm just like, this made me happy, bro. I ain't gonna lie, to see Wayne. He posted a video with the plaque, and this is 10 million sold, no streams.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like, this is not streaming at all. So it's Lil Wayne. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know people go diamond now off for streams, and it's probably easier to know, bro, this is
sales.
This is sales. 10 million people bought this single.
And I want to take into account of how healthy Lil Wayne's voice sounds. Lil Wayne sounded like he was in one of the soberest shapes I've heard.
He even look healthier now, which is good.
You can hear sober in people that used to do drugs' voice. Mm-hmm. We can all hear what Lil Wayne on that cup was sounding like. And I'm not even saying that he's not on it still.
Yeah.
But
no, when he was on it, he was slurred,
slowed,
sluggish, whatever.
He just sounds very cognitive.
Yeah, which is good to see, because, you know, there were certain points where, because of the drugs, the heavy usage, Wayne was in hospitals, you know, on his deathbed almost.
I was about to say,
points, bro.
I remember there were points where we had reports from radio stations, from blogs, that his family was in there saying goodbye to him.
That he wasn't gonna make it, bro. Yup.
Boy, that shit was fucking with me back then.
Man.
That was probably 2015, 14, something like that.
Yeah.
We heard some of those same things about Ross. But yeah, there were times where the reports were coming out of those hospital rooms that Lil Wayne was not going to make it that night. That his family had already gone in and said what they needed to say to him. That he was on respirator, or that he was on this, that. Shout out Lil Wayne.
Absolutely, man. You know, we talk about it all the time. Just, you know, I know we're speaking on his personal health, but even just his career, his rapping, bro, like, because he's, you know, hopefully gotten better in his personal life, making better decisions, not taking as much drugs as he used to.
And that's on him, even if he is.
Yeah, regardless. But it's showing in the music, like you said. We've told y'all this year for sure, but even going back to last year, Wayne has been in his best shape, bro. He's rapping like he was in his
Wayne is in his fucking bag.
You know what I'm saying? So it's good to see that, man. You know, because like I said, that's, if I ever have to name my favorite artist of all time, probably I'm gonna say Lil Wayne, you know, just without even thinking about it. You know, if you say, like, I know J. Cole is my favorite rapper, yes, but like Wayne, bro, there's not so many people I can put over Wayne. If I'm looking at like all time greats for myself, of course you can throw, you know, legends in there, but Wayne is at the top, man. Like,
you can name like your list of who you think is the greatest, but when you go through your all time favorites list,
Wayne has to be there.
The only person or people I don't even feel comfortable putting one of my personal favorites, Mac Miller, in front of Wayne. He doesn't go in front of Wayne.
That's what I'm saying about Cole. I wouldn't even put Cole in front of Wayne.
I put Kanye first. No matter what he says in the media, it will never take away from the feeling niggas gave you for years.
Of course.
He goes number one, but Wayne is right there, and it's not even a number two. It's just a different type of number one.
Yeah, he's Wayne.
That is the GOAT.
Yeah.
I'm not Tupac, I'm Nupac.
Yeah.
That's Wayne.
Best rapper alive, man.
The best rapper alive.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, shout out to him once again though, just going diamond. 10 million in sales, not streams. 10 million in sales, man. It just doesn't happen too often, bro. So just shout out to Lil Wayne, man. Shout out to the Carter 3. Like I said, we talked about that before. Just some of the greatest time, the greatest eras that we'll just never get back again, man. Sometimes I wish I can go back and just relive certain moments. Like the first time I heard Lollipop in the Carter 3, I wish I could go back to that day.
The thing about it is, I remember the first time I saw it, but I don't know if I heard it before I saw it, but I remember the first time I saw the Lollipop video. I live in that house now, but I was at my grandmother's house. It's my house now, but it was one of those, you come home from school, 106 in Park is on.
Yeah.
The video had just come out. I don't know if they were breaking the video or if it had already made its way to the top. I can remember the first time I saw that video. I can see them on that bus.
Mm-hmm. In the suits, black suits. I can see Static Major. I can see Wayne with the lollipop.
I said bus. It's really like a party limo they were in or some shit like that. It was a party bus.
Party bus, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Amazing.
Drake and Lil Wayne really was on that shit way before us. Oh my God, we're so simple.
Damn. They were.
That's why Drake is clowning us for having hibachi dinners and party buses, because them niggas did that in '08 and he didn't lie.
Fuck Drake.
He wasn't on his LeBron shit. He was telling the truth.
I'm sorry I'm broke, nigga.
Right? Like, damn, I'm sorry I made it to the party late. Like, I still enjoy the section at the club sometimes.
Sometimes, man. I like party buses. Me and my friends, we have fun on party buses.
He did too when he was my age.
Exactly.
Like, goddamn.
Like, damn, nigga. Let me be 25.
Let me enjoy the yum yum sauce. I like when they pull the fake ketchup and mustard that's really just string out of it.
Right.
Like,
Oh, God. Bro.
I don't know how they get it to go back in perfectly.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Pause.
Yeah, that was crazy. But yeah, man, I like the show that they put on at the hibachi. You know what I'm saying?
I like when they put the egg in the hat and then it's gone. Oh, then he takes off that. Where did it go?
Ooh. You know what I'm saying?
I like when he does the little onion train.
Mm-hmm.
But the last nigga that he fucked the onion
He
train
fucked that up, man.
That's crazy.
You know what's crazy? It got to the point where he saw it on our face. He was like, I'm just going to stop.
Yeah.
Try to do all this fun shit. I'm just going to cook.
He knew that we had places to be.
But it's because they was tripping on the service. You know what I'm saying? So
Who's they?
the people.
Oh, I thought you were saying that we were tripping on the service.
No,
we was tripping on the service because it was bad service
That's
that
what
night.
I meant, yeah. So like we wasn't even in the mood. So by the time he finally got over there, we was just like, bro, just make this shit. I don't want no fun. I'm trying to eat. And we had somewhere to be afterwards, like you said. So it was just like, come on, bro.
And we frequent that place, so it is it was well within our right to be angry.
Yeah. I done gave too much money to this establishment for y'all to be treating me like this.
Come here all the time. Now that's a place that I can easily say I've spent $1,000.
Yeah.
I can easily say I spent $1,000 at that place.
As a collective, without a doubt, we could.
Nigga, think about taking a date or going by yourself. We've been there 10 times.
Yeah.
That is not a cheap date.
And that's about like 50.
I spend $100 damn near every time I go there.
Yeah. If you got a date, for sure.
If you got a date and if you're drinking liquor, it doesn't even matter if you have a date. If you get enough drinks to get lit there, you can spend, and they throw the gratuity in on their own, you can spend 100.
Because we in a big group. Yeah. No, I feel you. Definitely probably didn't spent the band in there easily.
And between all of us, we done spent 5 to 10 bands in that bitch.
Easy. They didn't put our damn name on the building.
Yeah, absolutely. Now that I think about it, now I'm getting more angry that they fucked up that night. Nigga, that onion train better be amazing the next time I go in that bitch. We done spend 10 racks. Are you crazy?
Oh my goodness, man.
And that new nigga better be the fuck out of there.
Yeah, bro. We need the nigga we requesting. I ain't gonna name you, but we need you. That's really what fucked it up. They didn't let us get who we wanted from the jump.
What fucked it up is now we didn't have the cook that we usually wanted.
That's what I meant.
But our initial server that wasn't the cook, the guy that does the waters, that does the drink, that takes the orders, he was a fucking dumbass.
Yeah, he was new, bro. But yeah, he wasn't doing his job.
Nah, you just hurt the way I looked on the pod by doing that.
I mean, nah, he was horrible.
Nah, like look, now he made me seem like I'm one of those restaurant guys. I'm like, get his dumb ass the fuck out of here. Who trained this little bitch?
It wasn't like that. But he needed some more help for sure.
No, he definitely he's not done with training. I hope he's not done. That nigga was, I asked him for straws and he just looked at me with the straws in his pocket and walked the fuck on. Dog, I will put your fucking head on the skillet and turn this bitch on, bro. Like I will good times this bitch. Real Janet Jackson type shit. Never play with me like that, bro. Dang, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Did I do that in front of everybody?
Yeah, you did.
I did that in front of everybody. Fuck.
It's all good.
Let's move on. Let's bring some people in to make us look better.
Let's do it.
That YSL case looks like it's starting to make some steps forward, Cari. How the hell did Gunna get home?
I don't know how the hell Gunna is on.
Gunna has been released from jail. I'm not going to say prison because the trial wasn't over. They didn't go to prison. They were in jail.
County. Yeah, he was in county.
Yeah, I think it's Fulton County Jail.
Fulton County, yep.
He's out.
Gunna walked out Wednesday day afternoon.
Yeah, like what was it, morning,
I was
afternoon?
like, I don't know what the hell, but Gunna walked out of jail and jumped in a Maybach and sped off.
With a girl with a fat old thing on her.
Yep. But nah, man, like you said, like this is something that I could have never imagined. I almost didn't even believe it when I saw the news, you know, and I could tell like it didn't really, when I saw it at first, it hadn't really like got out too much because it wasn't really trending. I had seen, shout out to Kalen, I seen Kalen like he tweeted Wanna, and I was like, let me search up this nigga name, and I searched it up, and it was like he's about to get out. I said, ain't no way. But Gunna walked out of jail, bro.
This wasn't an actual instance where he sat down and started just talking to the police, things like that. He did plead guilty. He admitted that YSL was indeed a gang, in addition to being a record label.
Yep.
And he received a suspended sentence. I'm not sure if everybody knows what a suspended sentence is. Sometimes it can be completely commuted with time served and community service. And in other instances, suspended sentences means that, well, in any instance, you have these terms, whether it be community service, things like that. If you're to violate those, you'll serve your actual sentence. If this doesn't mean that he's necessarily out of the woods. Say he failed a drug test. Say that he got caught with a firearm, anything like that. That's when the suspended sentence would kick back in, and he would have to go back and do that time for the RICO.
Yeah, I think if I'm not mistaken, like I said, everything is still new. You know what I'm saying? But I think originally it was like 5 years, but they gave him 1 year of time served, and that's when they allowed him to get out. And then along with the plea, like you said, with the time served, and they gave him like the community service
500 hours of community service is what I think I saw.
They said he's gonna have to talk to kids about not choosing gangs and all this other shit, bro. I was just like, this is hilarious.
It's also been stated, this is alleged, just because I don't want to say this is official paperwork, things like that. That it was stated that if he is if he's subpoenaed to take the stand in the YSL case, he has to take the stand as a condition of his release. If he chooses not to, that's one of those suspended sentences things that he'll go in. If he doesn't, he is allowed to get on the stage or get on the stand and plead the fifth to everything. Which
more than likely, if that happens, you would hope that's what he would do. But I mean, I really don't know with this situation, this plea. Like I'm confused. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm confused too.
I'm confused. Like it's a lot of shit. Like I said, it's new. So of course, as the things go on and the trial starts in January, there's gonna be more that comes from this. But I really don't know.
And with everything that's happened, of course, there's a lot up in the air with the cooperation, talking to the police. I don't want to have the snitch, not a snitch conversation.
Right.
I want to ask, how do you think moving forward, hip hop views Gunna's release?
I mean, you're gonna have
split.
You're gonna have split. You're gonna have half and half. Of course, everybody's gonna be happy to see that he's home and he's gonna be making music, of course. But you're gonna see the comments. You're gonna see every time he posts on Instagram now, rat, snitch. Yeah, I mean, it's already happening. So that's just the name of the game, bro. That's gonna happen, and that's why I say I don't really want to go into that because I don't know too much about this plea. And he did say that YSL is a gang, but the whole thing at the jump was we not a gang. So I'm just like, I don't know what's going on. That's the
only other thing that I know this frees Gunna, and I wanted to note that the co-defendant of YSL, Walter Murphy, he also just negotiated a plea deal in the RICO case, and he was just released as well.
Sheesh.
Which leaves Young Thug.
Yeah, man.
The only thing, like I said, I want to get into is, unless I'm wrong, and I'm not a lawyer, I'm not in law at all, Cari, not everybody is going to get their sentence commuted. Somebody is going to lay down on this sentence.
Hell no, man. It's called an Alford plea.
Yes, an Alford plea.
But no, you're right. Like, everybody can't take the plea. There's no way that the DA and all of them in Atlanta and Fulton
they're not going to give everyone a plea.
They work too hard for this shit, bro. For damn near 10 years. There's no way they're just going to let everybody skate off on a plea.
And in my eyes, they're on some, man, I don't care who we let go. one of you niggas, if you've seen Notorious with D-Rock and Notorious B.I.G.,
Right.
when they got caught up with the gun, they were in the interrogation room, and bro was on some, I don't give a fuck which one of you niggas wants to take it. I'm going to leave the room, and I'm going to come back. When I come back, one of you niggas is going to jail. They on some shit like, hey, I don't care if we locked up 200 people. We can let 199 of these niggas go. But one of these niggas is going to get all of these charges.
Somebody getting that Rico.
Yeah, somebody is going to sit down. That DA, she, just like Cari said, she didn't do all that work and put a team together and spend all this time taking niggas down and standing with her fucking muscles flexed.
Right.
No, she didn't do all that talk for nothing. And if she wanted them niggas still in jail, they wouldn't have gotten out. I want y'all to know that for sure.
Yeah, so that's just another thing, like you said, just leads to the point, is it gonna be Thug? Is it gonna be somebody else that's gonna take that? But yeah, man, like they worked too hard to build this case for everybody just to get out with no time served. Like you gotta just be smart. It's not gonna go down like that. With Thug still being on the inside, that scares me. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, somebody is gonna have to take this shit.
It's scaring me because the co-founder just got out, which leaves founder Young Thug.
Shit, bro.
And everyone else who's taken these pleas has already admitted to knowing about the crimes.
But no affiliation, basically.
And, well, no. Gunna admitted to his affiliation. Not with the crimes, but with the guys. Yes. But everyone has admitted to the crime, like to that there were crimes that happened within YSL.
But I wasn't there.
And that YSL is a gang. So who else is asleep? I love Thug more than anybody in YSL. He is YSL.
Yeah.
I don't see them offering Thug a plea.
Nah.
I hate to say it, Thug is the one they want to stick.
I was to say, he's Scarface, he's El Chapo, whoever you want, he's the kingpin.
He is Pablo.
Yeah.
If there's one person, they letting everybody out because they want to stick him. Mm-hmm. And I'm sorry, that DA wants to make an example out of
whoever.
That is one of the biggest artists of the last 10 years, probably the biggest artist if we think about influence, culture, music, fashion of the last 10 years. She's going to make an example out of that nigga. I would love to see him come home just like just like Gunna, Wanna, Sergio, and the co-founder. But I think she's gonna do whatever it takes to make life hell for him.
Yeah, I agree with you, man. I agree with you. But on the bright side, like I said, it is good to see Gunna home. I can't wait to hear that first day out.
You think we getting one?
Come on now. He gotta drop a first day out. I need it tomorrow on Friday.
No, we're not getting no first day out.
You don't think so?
No. They got work to do because
they got cleaning up to do. Like this, They got cleaning up to do.
I don't want to say something and people think I'm saying something the wrong way. We are talking about millionaires, so these are still millionaires. Don't take this the wrong way. Mm-hmm. YSL is probably broke right now. Mm-hmm. Because I don't mean broke. That's why I mean don't take it the wrong way. But that was the point of this entire thing. That by the time we do let out who we need to let out, we've sucked this whole motherfucking thing dry. And y'all have spent up so much money on lawyers. You don't really have anything left. You ain't been dropping tracks. Your entire record label has been in jail. The other one that's not in jail has passed away. So y'all haven't been making any money except for off of your royalties. And the fact that this is a RICO, they probably seized all that shit because it's YSL.
No, yeah.
All that shit is probably seized. Their funds, I mean, their bank accounts are more than likely frozen. It's federal.
Yeah.
And it's attached to their moneymaker. So all that shit is frozen.
No, yeah. You could be right. But that leads back to the point where I'm like, yeah, bro gotta make music.
Bro, no.
Gunna gotta make music.
To be completely honest, I don't even know if it's legal for them to drop music under YSL right now. They probably can't.
Maybe not.
And if this, they've already admitted to it being a gang, more than likely they're going to have to operate under a brand new record label. And if this all goes down the way this does, we watched what happened with Irv. 300 is going to release this label. If it comes down
to it, if they make them choose, They're gonna choose themselves.
Well, what I'm saying is, 300 is more than likely, and Kevin Lyles and them, they're just waiting on this trial to end. We already have guilty pleas. This is coming off of 300.
Yeah, for sure.
This is gonna go down. They're gonna have to find new labels.
Warner Records.
That's crazy that after this, we never actually talked this part, and we're probably just now coming to that realization. YSL Records,
It's over.
It's over. They cannot get out of jail. They would have all had to have beat this charge to come back out and make music under that YSL tag. That'll never happen again. That they will either have to operate under a new record label or they're all gonna disperse.
Yeah.
I mean, they're all in jail anyway right now.
Yeah, but YSL as we know it is done. As the record label,
that is
the brand, the stamp, it's over.
Those guilty pleas just sealed the deal.
That shit is over.
That's over. I am almost 100% positive within the next 30 days you're gonna see 300 drop that label, because the case is gonna end. If all of this is happening, trials are going on, and we have these pleas coming in, they're gonna bring this to trial and wrap this up soon.
And nigga, the trial starts next month. Like, it's crazy how fast that shit done came up.
Yeah.
But like, no, yeah, like things are about to start happening fast, like you said. So probably within the next 30 days, like you said, we could see some crazy changes.
It takes 6 months to a year to 2 years to see an actual trial happen, but once the trial comes, that shit's 2 weeks.
Yeah, bro, that should be
that's what they offer me. That's the law. A quick and what was it? A speedy or something. You have the right to a blah 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 and speedy trial, a fair and speedy trial, or some shit like that.
Yeah,
that shit's gonna be quick.
Yeah. Damn, I wish I could think of the verbiage.
Right?
I can't think of the verbiage. Something.
What was 7th grade for?
I know. Texas history.
Oh my god.
That's what they taught us in 7th grade.
Right? They wanted us niggers to know. When you make it there, we're gonna send you down quick.
That's funny.
But shout out to Gunna again. I know we gave up a lot of bad news or a lot of things that could go bad in this, but there's a lot of light in this. The fact that Gunna is not sitting in a fucking cell.
Yeah.
23-1 type shit, because I'm almost positive them niggas was 23-1. I believe if you want a federal charge while you wait for trial, you 23-1.
Which is insane, man.
It is. It's insane to give anybody 23-1.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I know that there are things in jail that people think might warrant punishment and does, but a 23-1 breaks a mental state.
It does, man. I looked it up. Right to a speedy trial.
Oh, you have a right to a speedy trial.
Habeas corpus.
Oh my gosh.
Look at us, man. We educated.
Yeah, you know. Not no dumb potters.
Nah, never that.
Not no dummy. Who was it that said this shit?
It was it was the baby.
Oh my god.
He said junkie.
They not no junkies.
Fans ain't no junkies.
Look at him. Haven't heard a peep from that nigga.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Since that 600 person tour ended. Do we want to talk about that? Thug picked up some new charges over this week.
Yeah, he did.
That's
another reason.
Adding on to my point that they were like, you know what? Pad this nigga's charges too. If we gonna stick him, nail him to the wall like Jesus.
They probably, well, of course they knew before we knew. They knew these pleas were coming for certain people. So they stuck them extra charges, because these are petty charges on Thug.
Yeah,
dog.
so if this was on the tip of, and if you're thinking about letting this one out, here's 36 new charges, all right?
Yeah, man.
I don't know how many charges it was. I just made that up. But it was like reckless driving, possession of a firearm. Was it a drug charge in there too?
Street racing, reckless driving, speeding. This is all stemming from May 2021. I don't see any drug charges on here. But they're all misdemeanors. Say he was driving 120 miles per hour. But yeah, like you said, we heard nothing of this until this week.
Just added on top. Now, yeah.
Man, it's like I said, it's scary for Thug, dog. I promise you.
I know, and I just relate. I relate everything to something. I know from working in the school system now that there will be kids that they've had trouble in the past, or they got into a fight and then they got into this, got into that. And that might have happened 3 months ago and that was all taken care of. If you get into one certain thing after that and they already had their eye on you, are they going to take that one report and clap it with everything, and they're going to charge you for all of it?
It's like fucking Clinton in the 3-strike rule.
Yeah.
It's exactly like what it is. I know what you mean.
I just Yeah, they are lucky that we are under new laws, because if the rap game was at the top and this shit happened under Clinton or Bush's first term type shit,
boy,
oh my gosh,
a lot of these rappers would be locked up to this day.
Because a lot of them Clinton laws went into place damn near through Obama. And there are niggas in jail that are still feeling 3-strike type shit.
Yep.
I just talked to a family friend that they've been locked up 18 years on some drug charges.
Watch the
That were not 18 years worth of drug charges.
the 13th, bro.
Oh, I watch the 13th all the time. Yeah. Oh my, come on now.
I gotta watch the 13th, man. Is it still on Netflix today?
It fucking better be.
I hope so.
It's a Netflix special.
I need to revisit that.
Yeah, the Netflix special and the crack epidemic special on Netflix, those are incredible.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they're incredible. We watched the 13th. We were made to watch when we were in college.
Yeah, I was about to say.
But
school, yeah.
that was my first time watching it, even when we were in college. But I was hooked from that point. We left that. It was at a seminar for one of the school clubs. We left that and then went back to the dorm and put it on the TV in the dorm. We are the type to geek out over history we like.
And documentaries, period. But yeah, definitely
I like to take in
something that we
knowledge.
like. Yeah, of course. Of course.
Wow. And I wonder why women love me. I'm promising.
You got potential.
Potential.
Bro.
They see it.
You got potential, dog.
Look at y'all. Y'all see it. And I can't be mad at y'all.
All right. It's in me, not on me.
Oh my gosh. We're not them, we're him.
I was about to say, I wake up and I piss excellence.
Oh my gosh.
You know what I'm saying? I just can't help myself, man.
I wanted to say something that I shat, but I couldn't think of anything. He was like, he pisses excellent. What do I shit? Diamonds. Perseverance. I shit perseverance.
Hell nah,
I shit determination.
Hell nah.
Ew, imagine shitting determination.
That's crazy.
Let's go ahead and move on, because we're still in our first news piece.
Okay.
Speaking of peace, Drake is one sick fucker.
I'm not mad that we talking Drake this week.
Me either.
It's on the list this week, guys.
Yeah.
It's on the list.
Drake is taking Certified Lover Boy to an all new height.
Yeah.
So apparently Drake kept all of the rings that he intended to propose to women with, and he just decided not to. It totaled up to 42 engagement rings that he planned on giving to women and just never did. Mm-hmm. He took all of the rocks off of the ring and made himself a necklace.
Yeah, let's just stop right there real quick though. 42 proposals?
No, that's nasty.
What the fuck?
Certified Lover Boy. That is a certified lover boy.
That's disgusting.
I can guarantee you at least 6 of those were Rihanna's. At least 6 of those are for Rihanna, 1 from Malaya. Imagine getting a ring from Malaya. That is gross.
I mean, he did it. And Courtney from Hooters on Peach. What is it? Peach Street? What did he say?
Courtney from Hooters on Peach Street, or is it Peach Street or Peachtree? One of the two.
I can't remember.
I can't. That's one of those 5-2 fine 2. I never knew. Yeah. But Courtney from Hooters, she got one of them. Yeah, she was one of those almost got the ring.
No, she almost got him for sure.
Georgia.
That one hurt him the most to me. Georgia hurt that nigga, bro.
It's on the fence, Cari, because this nigga made Marvin's Room. Rihanna fucked him up. I don't, to be completely honest,
I
don't think he'll ever get over Rihanna.
Yeah, no.
That was the one that was supposed to be the Beyonce, Jay-Z, the Kanye, Kim. It wasn't supposed to be Rocky and Rihanna. It was supposed to be Drake and Rihanna.
Yeah. No, you're right. Rihanna definitely probably has to take the cake.
But if not, it's Georgia.
It's Georgia for sure, bro. Because even, that was, what was the album?
More Life.
More Life. Drake was hurt, bro.
He
was hurt.
He drove 2 hours to see your grandmother.
I was say for what?
Like,
you drove me to your family's house for what?
Like, I saw your grandmother. I saw your family.
Right, for what? But no, that's sick. Like I said, I just want to stop right there really quick. 42 women. I hope I never reach that point of trying to marry that many women, bro.
Imagine wanting to marry 42 different women.
Nah, yeah.
I don't even like 42 women that much.
In my life, I haven't even liked 42 women.
I don't know if I've had 42 girlfriends.
No, of course not. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think I've even had 42 relationships or 42 thoughts of women, you know what I'm saying? Like that I wanted to be with.
Oh, okay.
That I wanted to be with in my life. You know what I'm saying?
No,
I don't think so.
I didn't thought about whether I wanted to be with 42 different women.
I mean, of course that there's 8 billion people in the world, but I'm saying like really serious 42 women, like no way.
That's gross.
No way.
And having that much love for 42 women,
and then none of them working out. I think that speaks to you, Drake.
no, that's nasty. That's
to
nasty.
you.
Or maybe he just has a very busy work ethic. They can't keep up. You know, B Simone talked about it. You know,
Yeah.
you don't want no 9 to 5 person.
Of course not. Of course not. Can't have no brokey.
No, yeah, no.
No brokey.
But I really don't have much outside of sick. Definition of certified lover boy. I wouldn't have expected anything else from Drake. He continues to make light skinned niggas unattractive.
Yeah.
No homo. I don't mean it like me. I mean like he's really.
It's weird.
You really turning bitches off of us.
Yeah, it's corny.
I don't like it.
You know, it's corny. The necklace is cold though. I ain't gonna lie, it's fire. But
No,
it's
it's
just
not.
it's clean, bro. It's just something I wouldn't do. He titled it. He named the necklace "Previous Engagement." What are we doing?
It's because Drake knows he can do shit like this and get a kick out of people.
Well, shit. Not me.
And I'm sure that he got multiple text messages about this. Was one of those for me?
Of course.
Were you gonna ask to marry me? Was one of those scissors?
I forgot about SZA.
I don't know if SZA got one. Drake better not have been trying to marry anybody in 08.
SZA? Shit.
Oh, see, look, I had to stop. SZA in 08 was not 2021 SZA. He didn't pull the ring out in 08.
Fuck no.
He didn't pull that ring out in 08.
Nah, he didn't.
I'm trying to think about where else. Ooh, did Serena?
Yeah, for sure. He thought he was gonna marry Serena. He still heard about Serena too, not as much.
J-Lo?
J-Lo is a one-off to me.
So you don't think J-Lo got one of those rings, or that was one of those in the mind?
Maybe.
But Serena, he definitely thought about that with Serena.
Yeah, for sure. Anybody he puts in a bar. Did you ever put J-Lo in a bar?
Yes. Diplomatic immunity.
What'd he say? I can't remember the bar.
I can't remember, but it was in
J-Lo?
diplomatic immunity. I'm almost positive. If he didn't name her, it was specifically about her.
Okay.
Because I remember there was that Christmas time period that they had spent together.
Yeah.
They were definitely together.
My thing is just like J-Lo didn't have so many different relationships. That's why I was just thinking like, why would anybody? Like she back with like Ben Affleck now or some shit. I'm just like,
She used to be married to Ben Affleck, didn't she?
right? But they broke up and got back together.
Yeah, she was with Diddy, married Diddy, divorced Diddy. Then she got with Mark Anthony.
Mark Anthony. Yeah. That's
Or
the
either that or
longest
she
one.
was with Ben Affleck after that, and then Mark Anthony got married, then dropped. I think it was Mark Anthony first, then left that, then got with Ben, then left that.
Then got with Diddy.
No, then got it was Diddy was first.
Diddy was first. Okay.
Because she was with the culture first. She was Jenny
when
from the block.
Yeah, when she was doing songs with Ja Rule and everybody.
Yeah. Then we got to the Mark Anthony era. Then we get to the Ben Affleck era. That ends. Then we get to the A-Rod era. I believe.
I forget about A-Rod.
Yeah.
See what I mean though? J-Lo done been around.
Are her and A-Rod back? No, they're not back together.
Nah, but that's her most recent before she got back with Ben Affleck.
Yes.
A-Rod was the most recent. They was at the games together always.
They were engaged or married or something like
I
that.
think they were married. They may have been. I think they were married.
Holy
but I don't
shit.
know. But like
J-Lo
I said,
must have really good pussy.
got to.
Oh my gosh.
She can't sing for shit, but
Not anymore.
nah, yeah, she used to tear it up.
Neither can Mariah. Now, I will say, I hate when niggas do Mariah like that. Now, Mariah does need to stop, but I'm from that era that as a kid, I've never seen a bigger pop star in the world than Mariah Carey. Mariah is as big as it has ever gotten to me. So I hate when niggas disrespect Mariah. But she's got to cut that out. She got to cut that out.
I mean, when you can still go #1 every fucking year, why would you stop?
Because she doesn't need to do that live. Or we
Okay,
need to bring that old school shit back. Niggas hate lip syncing now. No, you need to lip
No,
sync.
you need to lip sync.
Because I love, like I just said, I love Mariah. She is, if we go to biggest pop stars of all time, she is the Michael Jackson of female pop stars as it pertains to Roderick Taylor, just in the time period that I was a kid and saw these people as giants.
Right.
But it ain't We Belong Together Mariah in there no more. That is We Need to Be Apart, Mariah.
Yeah, you need to give that bitch back to Babyface.
No cap. Shit. Who else was in that song that she talked about? Any other artists?
Whatever sample it was, I don't care. But yeah, I know what you mean. But she's back number one. Like you said, of course, I know it's Christmas and things like that. But I know what you mean as far as
she's number one on the Billboard Hot 100 chart again. You know, is it All I Want for Christmas? That's the name.
Christmas,
yeah, you know it's gonna hit number one once a year.
Happens every year, man.
That's nasty too. I'm not gonna lie. That needs to stop. I almost think that it's a formulated thing. Like we're gonna make sure this makes it back to the top
every year in December.
Because I'm not gonna lie, that is not the best Christmas song that's out.
I don't even listen to that. It's
hate
not
listening
on our
to
playlist,
it.
guys.
Oh yeah.
It's not on
I want y'all to get that right now. Mariah Carey is not on this playlist. I love Mariah Carey, but I don't like that song.
Yeah, I don't care for it too much.
I would have put the NSYNC bitch on there before I put Mariah Carey's. But that's another thing that I just drop real quick. We wanted to do this for shit that we felt like we liked, that we thought that our listenership and viewership would enjoy. And this is a real soulful Christmas playlist.
Yeah, it's for the people, man, for the culture.
It's for the culture, yeah. So I hope y'all not expecting to see the Mistletoe by Justin Bieber and fucking Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays by NSYNC. I love all those tracks and I play them myself, but that's not what this playlist is gonna be about. This is a this is a Motown fucking.
I'm gonna say a soulful Christmas.
This is a Motown Christmas.
Yeah.
It's not just a Motown Christmas. I was just joking, but are we ready to move on?
Yes, sir.
All right. Wiz Khalifa and Taylor Gang Entertainment, they've signed 25 different athletes to NIL deals. They're one of the first deals by a music label to do NIL with college players. Each one will be paid to post Wiz Khalifa's new song 45-minute Beatdown with Lil Uzi.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I didn't see the artist post a song, but like you said, he made them a part of the agreement. They had to post a clip of themselves dancing along to the song on their Instagram stories, and then obviously they were compensated for doing that. But yeah, I just think this is very cool. You know, of course, we always love when the hip hop and the sports cultures connect and intertwine. And then Taylor Gang and Wiz Khalifa, man, that's just, we lived through that era as well. We always tell y'all every era we lived through, but we were really there. You know what I'm saying?
Really there.
We were really there, bro.
Oh, we were Taylor Gang.
Bro, we were really there. So to see how far Wiz has come, like he's giving out NIL deals. That is crazy.
He was just the skinny kid that was smoking weed from Pittsburgh, signed to Rostrum Records.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Signed to Rostrum.
Now he's making his way to being a billionaire, bro. Like, he's a great businessman. Wiz is a great rapper, but bro, he's on that business shit, whether it's weed, whether it's Taylor Gang, whatever. McQueen, he has his own
liquor. Yeah.
Liquor. What is it? Is it vodka?
No. It's a brown.
It's a gin, I thought.
Oh, you're right. It's gin. It's gin. It's a gin. I was thinking of Boom Boo.
Yeah. He always loved gin. Remember, he used to be crazy on the Bombay back in the day.
McQueen is a gin. You're right.
But like I said, bro, Wiz, he's doing it, man. So like this was good to see. I love that. You know, like we said, when those two industries cross, we love that. But when it's from our favorite artists, it only makes it that much better.
Yeah, and like you said, Wiz Khalifa is an incredible businessman. I take my hat off because he had to break into being a businessman. There were a lot of people when he came out that were not willing to stick their hand out and do work with the pothead.
Yep.
He had to change the look on pot.
Yep.
I credit Snoop Dogg, I credit Burner, and I credit Wiz Khalifa for bringing weed culture into actual business. For making it acceptable for somebody to smoke weed or ingest marijuana products multiple times a day and still close $1 and $1 billion deals, for people to not see them as just some pothead or some, I'm trying to think of another word, people, stoner, things like that. It's not like that. He's completely changed the image of himself and the way people look on weed professionally.
Absolutely, man. Then outside of that, he's a great father.
Yeah.
He's a fucking great father.
Burner too.
You know what I mean? Like,
those are things you can't deny.
It's little things like that that just speaks to everything that you just mentioned. It puts a bow on it, man. Like, he's a great guy. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to respect it, man. So shout out to Wiz Khalifa. Some of the schools, powerhouses, bro, that are getting these NIL deals. It mentioned Alabama, Notre Dame, Texas A&M, Tennessee. Like, these are powerhouse schools.
And of course, they're going to be powerhouse schools. They need to scratch the back of the artists as well. Of course, that this helps out the college players. They're getting bread in their pockets. But Wiz Khalifa is looking for promotion from some of the top players in a certain demographic, which is that college demographic. Mm-hmm. So he's looking for these songs to do really well on social media so he can get more traction.
Makes sense.
And that's why you're going to see them go to the big schools now. You're probably going to end up seeing those questions of, are you going to go to HBCU? Are you going to give deals? Blah, 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 blah. He's going to give deals to who's going to get him the best look for his music. Yeah,
starting out, of course, you got to go big or go home. You know what I mean? And then, as the years go on, as the NIL deals start, because it's still new. This shit is still new. Everybody's still figuring out what exactly is this? How are people going to get paid? What are we getting paid? So, one day you would hope, maybe he'll go that route. But yeah, of course, starting out, you got to hit the Power 10, the powerhouses. That's just where the money is.
It makes sense.
Of course, there's nothing wrong with that, bro. It's business.
And we're in the beginning of college players getting NIL deals. So
exactly. Better get it while you can.
Yes. And moving forward, as long as this is a thing that stays open, they're going to find ways to work the smaller schools in there the same way as Instagram and Twitter have made their way to being here 10 years, 15 years. You have influencers, and now you have micro influencers that are making their money even though they only have 1 to 10,000 fans, things like that, or 10,000 followers. They're not like the millions of blah, blah, blah. They still quit their jobs and they're making their money here and there. Mm-hmm. You're going to see those D2 players and those HBCU players start to find their way to making money too.
Yeah. Love to see it.
Now, when D2 niggas start making money, it's over.
I'm going back to college, nigga.
Oh, my gosh.
What the fuck?
Can I walk on?
Right. Shit.
Yeah, it's going to be a brand new game.
Yeah.
Do we have any more that we wanted to... have you heard 45-Minute Beatdown by Wiz Khalifa?
I have not heard that song featuring Uzi. I have not heard that.
Yeah, I haven't heard it either. So
I would say it's new because I don't think that was on the last album. Maybe it was and I missed it.
I'll just have to double check. I think it's a single that's been out for maybe the last couple of weeks.
Okay.
But yeah, let's go ahead and move on. The next one I'm a little confused on. So The Rock's DC movie, Black Adam, it came out a while back. And I'm from what I was hearing or from what I'm seeing, reports come out that The Rock leaked false information on the movie because the movie has been slated to lose a lot of money.
So explain it. I don't really...
From what is being reported, Black Adam is supposed to be the DC movie that brings DC back. Okay. It's supposed to be Blade from Marvel. Right. Blade was the one that basically restarted the entire Marvel universe to what it is today. They said that this is Black Adam with The Rock was supposed to be the DC movie that completely changed and turned the tide to where DC movies are looked at to a higher stature like Marvel movies are. Okay. The movie comes out and it does really poorly.
Okay.
They had to spend about $80 million more dollars than they already spent just to promote it once it was out. And even at that, they said the movie was slated to lose somewhere between, I think, $50 and $100 million.
Sheesh, okay.
But after the movie had come out and those reports came out that it wasn't doing so well, The Rock tweeted some info that made it look as such that the movie was doing really well.
Okay.
He made a tweet basically saying that they're expected to gross over $400 million, to which now the directors from the movie are coming out and they were saying that that's false information. The Rock leaked a lot of false info in order to try to save face on how on how the movie's doing.
Okay. Shit. this is just some Hollywood shit. You know what I'm saying? I really don't know what to comment on that, but do you think The Rock really did that
Absolutely.
to save face?
Absolutely. I want to actually get into the article. I'm just going to read a bit. It says right here, several Warner Brothers executives believe that Team Dwayne Johnson leaked information to Deadline about the profitability of Black Adam as a way to counter previous reports that the DC film would lose between 50 and 100 million. The report further added that the supposedly leaked report was filled with false assumptions and stated that in the long term, nearly all movies of this size will ultimately pencil out after every window is exhausted over years and years. So basically, he did try to save face. In his tweet, he said, "Waited to confirm with financiers before I shared this excellent Black Adam news. Our film will profit between 52 and 72 million dollars. Fact. At almost 400 million worldwide, we are building a new franchise step by step. First Captain America did 370 million, and for the DC future."
You know, it's crazy that we even having this conversation because I do remember seeing a lot of people actually saying the movie wasn't even bad. They were saying the movie was very good.
Oh, I heard the movie was good. I believe that the budget on it was about $195 million, though, so they needed to make that up.
And it just didn't work out this time, unfortunately.
Oh, from what I'm seeing is not only did it not work out this time, they did lose a significant amount of money, and this entire debacle with Team Dwayne Johnson, the leaked info, they said that more than likely they will not be presenting a Black Adam 2. So this might have just fucked up the DC reboot.
Damn. That's crazy, man. But I need to see the movie myself, though, before I really, have too much of an opinion.
And this ain't even really a Rock thing.
He's
DC
not a
movies,
superhero, bro.
He's not a superhero, but he could be. But at the same time, niggas are not fucking with DC movies like that. You are not the Marvel universe.
Yeah, it's Marvel for everybody these days.
Yeah, I mean, and had you guys had a better foot forward in the early 2000s, having it busting like Marvel did, instead of focusing solely on Batman and Superman for 10 years, that maybe we would be a little bit different. Marvel decided they'd focus on Hulk in the early 2000s. Then we moved into Spider-Man during the early 2000s. Sure. We had 3 different Spider-Mans throughout the 2000s, 2010s. Sure. They moved into the Iron Mans. We moved into totally different things.
Avengers, Captain America, all this shit.
All of that, Guardians of the Galaxy, everything, even into the Deadpools that are unofficial Marvel movies.
What is Doctor Strange? Is that Marvel?
Doctor Strange is Marvel, and
damn, Marvel killing it.
Doctor Strange is the new era, it's the newest thing. You got Thor.
Jeez, they are killing it, dog.
They're killing it.
The Batman though, the newest one with Robert, what was his name? Robert Pattinson from Twilight.
Yes, it wasn't bad.
I heard that one was fire. I didn't see it. I heard it was fire.
It dragged on, but it was pretty good. Zoe Kravitz is the star in there as well.
Okay, shout out her.
That was really good. And the last good one that I remember seeing back in 2019, Aquaman. Aquaman was really good. That was a really good DC movie. But if it's going to take three years for us to pop out a good movie, what are we doing? Because DC does that shit all the time. And they've got the TV shows bussing.
Marvel, right?
Yeah, my apologies. Okay. Marvel has the TV shows bussing. Now, DC, I think they're trying to start their series up on HBO Max. Okay. But y'all ain't doing that shit that She-Hulk over there doing. Y'all didn't get Meg on the show.
Get Meg out for this. Like, that's all it took.
You got Meg twerking on the show.
Come on now. Of course we gonna tune in.
You niggas are not winning. That oh my gosh. WandaVision. They went. I don't know. Oh my, you not tapped in. This somewhat connected to Doctor Strange, but it's a Disney Plus special, and it went insane. Really? I mean, like, it's as popular as the movies. If a WandaVision movie came out, it's gonna go insane. Did you watch the last Doctor Strange?
Yeah. So I'm maybe
the lady in red that fucked everything up.
Oh, okay. She's
her. Wanda.
That's Wanda.
That's Wanda.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that last Doctor Strange was crazy.
Oh, it was amazing.
It was lit.
It was amazing. Now it was trippy, and there was a lot in there that that goes way past Marvel and it goes into
We talked about it a little bit.
Yeah.
Some different realities or whatever.
Yeah, we'll leave it. We'll leave it.
Yeah, it gets crazy, but no, that was a fire movie though.
Basically, we're saying DC, you cannot compete.
Unfortunately, even if you go get The Rock, who, you know, every year they name this guy as the highest paid actor, the highest grossing actor, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Even The Rock is gonna, if you put The Rock in the movie and you still lose $100 million, It's over.
you need to just quit it.
Yeah, bro.
I mean, go back to making comics.
Mm-hmm.
I know movies is where the money is, but you might want to regroup, maybe figure out if we're just gonna do television, because you need to step out of the feature film place.
Yes, sir.
Except for that next Batman. We gonna need that next Batman, and it better be Robert Pattinson. Not gonna lie.
Quick little pocket here before we move on, since we own movies. We're talking about DC and Marvel. You know, there has been a lot of conversation just from movies, from a lot of prominent actors. Quentin Tarantino is one I know for sure, but they're saying that because of these type of movies, Marvel superhero movies, that they're fucking up the movie industry, because that's all people expect to see. So normal, regular movies, they say like the movie industry is like in its worst shape that it's ever been.
Now they know more than me, so they might be right. But what I will say is, I love a Marvel movie, but I have no problem going to see any other type of movie. I actually enjoy other movies more than I enjoy the superhero type of flick.
Right.
And those types of movies I like to watch in the comfort of my own home. So,
and I think that's really what the issue is. I don't really think, and like I said, I don't know too much. I'm just my opinion. I don't think it's because everybody just wants to see superhero movies. I think now we just don't experience movies the same way that we did before. Like you mentioned, we have streaming, we have HBO, we have Netflix. We're not going to the movies to watch a lot of things. So I think it's more of that, and I think they're probably looking at the numbers and the grossing, you know, and that's why I say like that shit.
They're doing the
science
science.
We don't know about. You know what I'm saying? But Quentin Tarantino, he said that, and I was just like, damn, like that made me.
Quentin Tarantino, he ain't lying.
That's why he knows what the fuck he's talking about.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's why I was just like, that's a good conversation. But yeah, like I said, I don't really know the specifics and all that. But
let's get more info on that.
For sure.
Yeah, we can get more info on that and regroup. But let's move on. We've got new NBA awards, but we got new NBA award names too. Mm-hmm. We have the Michael Jordan Award that's now the new MVP award.
That's correct.
I like that. I think it's actually time that things in the NBA start to change. And if we're not going to change the fucking logo, that we need to start changing some other things.
No, I couldn't agree more, man. And who's better to do it than the NBA, man? They're always first. They lead, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to making changes and things like that. So this is cool. I like this.
And who's better for the MVP award than Michael Jordan? I'm pretty sure Michael Jordan's won MVP more than any other player, right?
I think so. I think he got 6.
Okay, yeah, I was just making sure.
We could look that up, but yeah, I think he may have like 5 or 6. But Defensive Player of the Year is going to be called the Hakeem Olajuwon Trophy. Will Chamberlain Trophy is the Rookie of the Year. Jerry West Trophy, Clutch Player of the Year. That's a new one. That's a brand new one. Clutch Player of the Year. What do you have to do to be? You gotta
be clutch. You gotta steal the show and win the game multiple times.
I feel like that's hard though. Like all season long.
No, that ain't hard.
To be clutch, maybe not. It's new though, so like I said, I don't really know how to gauge that one.
We've always had a Most Improved award.
We've always had a Most Improved.
Maybe I just don't give a damn about that award. I talked to y'all in the group message prior to us podding about that. If I received the Most Improved award, I'm actually pissed off. And I know it's an award, but we grew up playing basketball, and after every season there was an award ceremony,
right,
and there was a Most Improved award that was given out. I never received the Most Improved award, but had I gotten it, I never would have wanted to receive that, because that means y'all niggas thought I was trash at the beginning of this year.
Because you were.
Like that means y'all thought I was trash and I got better. But even if I got better, that means everyone was in agreement that I was trash when we started.
Yeah, maybe so. I think it's a cool award just because it acknowledges the hard work that you put in to get better. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you were trash, maybe you just weren't at your best. But
for the NBA, it might not mean trash.
Right.
When we were growing up, you were trash.
Sure.
If you got that award, that was really the award because there was no other award for you. And I was young and I knew that. Did you ever get most improved?
Hell no. Hell nigga.
Because that was the award that when they gave out best defensive player, when they gave out MVP, when they gave out best offensive player, when they gave out Mr. Steal the Show. I used to get Mr. Steal the Show.
That's light.
Yeah.
That's loud.
Because I was really the one. That's why I was sticking up for clutch player. Okay. Because I was the one that growing up, I would get the award because I don't even Cari, you might know this. When it came down to clutch time, like I'm gonna put those buckets in and get the win.
You was clutch, bro. And you left-handed, bro. All left-handers got that sweet jumper.
Yeah,
bro.
that jumper was gonna hit.
That shit pretty, man. So yeah, I was there.
But when all of those good awards are gone that make you feel good and whole inside, they're like, damn, what do we give the player that really didn't play that well?
A participation trophy.
Most improved. I'm sorry for the listenership and viewership. If you ever received most improved growing up, you were trash.
Hey, man, but you worked on your game.
You did.
You worked on your game.
And they saw you working.
Yeah, pat yourself on the back.
And they appreciated that.
But there were there were 9 other guys that were better than you.
Yeah, no one ever told you guys that, but I'm here to tell you now, if you received the most improved award from ages 5 through 17, you were trash. You were trash. It's not even up for debate. You were garbage.
Yeah.
Just let that sizzle in your spirit while we move on.
For sure.
We want to get to a darker note. I know, Cari, you might not be as privy to Twitch as I am, but Twitch passed. I believe he was 40 years old. If you don't know Twitch, he was Ellen's DJ. He blew up from So You Think You Can Dance. I believe he was on the 2007 season of So You Think You Can Dance. But I'm not 100% sure on that. He was on the one. If y'all really remember, it was the season Joshua won. I remember that because my sisters was huge on dance. And there was a point in time where So You Think You Can Dance was popping to the point. It was just as big as American Idol.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. It says 08.
Oh, yeah, I was right on par. But he was an incredible dancer. He didn't win that season. He came in second, but he blew up from there. He got his spot with Ellen, and he had been with Ellen, I believe, since 2009, 10, 11, something like that.
14.
Oh, I'm sorry, 14. But just a terrible loss. We found out that it was self-inflicted gunshot wound. Just a nasty way to see somebody go. He was a father of 3. He was a husband.
Yeah, man.
It just, it's tough. That's tough.
Yeah. So, like you mentioned, I wasn't really too familiar.
Such an amazing, no problems ever, nice guy. Go on. Yeah, I just wanted to add that in.
Yeah. He was also, I'm reading here, he was in Magic Mike, one of the Magic Mikes. It's another.
Wouldn't have known that.
Yeah, but
sorry, guys.
Like I was saying, like I wasn't, too privy on the guy, but regardless of that, when you get news like this, man, it eats you up, because like you said, it was a family. This is a father. This is a husband. You just never know what people are going through, and it's just sad, man. But all we can do is just send our condolences for the family. I know that's a tough situation, but hopefully that they'll be able to, whatever it takes to grieve or to heal,
But to take that next step.
Yeah. I just don't know how to deal with a situation like that, but just want to send my condolences, man, to his family. So his real name is Stephen Boss, like you mentioned. Twitch is the name that most people know him for, but age 40, man, that's just young, super young, man. He
seemed as though just the light up the room kind of guy. Even when you saw him from commercial break on Ellen, he had the DJ's booth lit. He had the crowd rocking. He had everybody dancing, having a good time. It was nothing but laughs, giggles, jokes between him and Ellen. And anytime you saw him out, it was good vibes. Anytime you saw him on So You Think You Can Dance, he was putting his all in. He just seemed like a lot of fun to be around and an overall great guy. You never saw anything or heard anything negative come out about Twitch, ever.
Yeah, I mean, I couldn't agree more from what I've seen, just from the people that were posting things. Like you said, just a ball of energy, man. He just lit up the room everywhere he went. So like I said, he started in 2014 on Ellen, a couple years. I think it was in 2019. Ellen allowed him to be like an executive producer on the show, bro. So it just speaks, you know, more just going into the character of this guy. Like, you don't get that unless you're a great person, you know. And I saw Ellen; she made a post as well. I was just like, man, this is sad.
It sucked, and a lot of people grew to love him from Ellen, but that So You Think You Can Dance Too got people. There were a lot of people crushed by this, and it was just because a lot of celebrities throughout their tenure in the limelight, you hear something bad about them. There's a controversy. There's a drama. You never heard anything about Twitch. So, and it's terrible to see because the way that he went out, you never knew that he was going through that, and you don't know with a lot of people.
You never know, man.
It just sucks to see. It sucks to see.
Yep.
I didn't want to end this on the darker note. If I had remembered that we had this on the list, I would have threw it somewhere earlier. Yeah. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get out of here. I don't think we have anything else unless you wanted to get into something else, Cari.
That is it, man. We will see y'all on the next episode.
Yeah, man. Check out. Stay tuned for Friday. We got that playlist coming out.
Saturday we got something for y'all as well. We'll talk about it on the next pod. But
yeah, something special for y'all on Saturday, and then we'll be back on Monday.
Yes, sir.
But that's gonna be it for us. That's episode 198. It's your boy Roderick.
Cari, we checking out.
All right, man. We out.